bumper number 2 built. So I got my pieces cut, 316 steel. Those are the inside pieces. Inside pieces, outside pieces. What I did is I cut them all up and I stacked them all and tack welded my pieces all together in one stack and drill the holes all at once, so everything is perfect. I put a washer. I have a washer inside. A washer in on the outside piece of 16 gauge metal. It's actually 18 gauge. Little piece of metal as a spacer and a washer. Same here. I got a washer in the inside here between the frame and the inside piece. And on the outside piece I got a piece of 18 gauge metal. Just to make it easier to remove, put on and off. This time I'm building my bumper with the light bars in first and building around it. So that's the beginning of the bumper. Update on the bumper. So I get these pieces here. Gonna go over here. So I'll be welding this up. Got a hole for the shackle. That's to put a shackle here for towing or pulling somebody or getting someone pull me out of something. And also cut my pieces, cutting my pieces, and that's my top. Oh yeah, what is it? What is it that you want? Go eat breakfast? Hey, what is it that you want? Are you sad?
No.
Why?
No.
You sad because you eat some tacos? Okay, so I got this piece here, these pieces. Get ready to tack this in place. So it's not going to be fully welded, only tacked in place. I like to tack everything in place, take the bumper off, weld the whole thing. Okay, I got this cut. Looks pretty good. This thing cost me, I think I paid $60 for two like this and another thing done. So, I don't know, maybe $20 for this thing. 316 metal. It's awesome. The cut is really nice. I'm not gonna weld this to the bumper. It's gonna be drilled and bolted on all the way around. This thing, that's my LED light bar, eBay 36-inch light bar. And then these are the templates. What I've been doing is use cardboard. I'll use some cardboard, cut my template, then transfer to this kind of plywood. Get this plywood, and it's a 1/4 inch thick. And before I cut with the plasma, I'll soak this thing in water so I don't burn it. And this piece here, this piece is for the main pieces, all the 4 main pieces. I've been using this 3/8 plywood, and I soak it in water, and I trace with the plasma cutter. And so it's actually, when I trace around with the plasma cutter, it's actually 1/2 inch bigger all the way around because of the thickness of that wood. And it works for me anyway. It works pretty good, but it makes this piece 1/2 inch bigger all the way around. So if I do make, next time I make a bumper for my truck, if I ever do make another one, that's what I'll do. I'll line this up straight just to do a mock-up, like a jig, to copy like what my frame, the thickness of my frame would be, and cut all 4 pieces. Cut all 4 pieces, bolt it on, put it in the vise, and weld my pieces all the way around. Instead to have it on my truck and do all the tack welding, because I need to use my truck for work. So that's what I'll do next time, is I'll do the mock-up and right on my welding table and build 2 main pieces. Once I have the 2 main pieces done, then I bolt them on my truck, and I just finish everything else. And that's it. Hi, what do you want? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Huh? Okay, in a bit, okay? In a bit. Alright, I got my bumper done. It's dirty. It's been on my truck for a while since I've completed my bumper. So these pieces here, this is 8-inch metal. So I think it's about, I'm not even sure, 10 or 12 gauge. Don't remember. I'll check real quick. Okay, that's 18.125. It's the thickness. 0.125. 11 gauge. So that'd be on the scale 11 gauge. Thickness of this stub here. Actually, this stub and these pieces down here. These pieces here, 10 gauge. This tube is 1/4 inch thick. It's overkill, but that's what I had, so I just used whatever I had. This tube down here, it's 8 inch. 316. Lip The lip underneath 316. Underneath here. That's 316 metal, and even this piece underneath is 316. 316, 316. I think it looks pretty good. I like it. Strong bumper. Also, next time I build a bumper, I might just build a bull bar. I might just build a bull bar on this thing. So I might leave this one the way it is. Kind of like it. But I do have a good coat of paint on this thing. I've just been driving dirt roads. A lot of dirt roads in the springtime here, so that's why it's so dirty right now. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Okay, I didn't really show any of my welding, cutting, tack welding, but if you're building a bumper, you should be able to do welding anyway. I've been using this Everlast 200 DV. I bought that about a year ago. It's all the finished welding on that bumpers. That's what I've been using this TIG machine, and it's working pretty good so far. But I'll be doing a review on this machine. So yeah, it's working pretty good so far. I'm happy with it. The price is right, that's for sure.